Oklahoma's best country, K-Law 101. Jerry and Seth, the morning crew. I don't call him an old friend, but we've had some dealings with Mr. Jason Terry for about a year now. He world debuted his last video, Green Light Go, with us. Had a great response to that. That video ended up going to CMT, didn't it, Jason?
Yes, sir. I went to CMT and GAC both.
You got a brand new single out right now. It's called Country As You. Now, I heard this song when we were talking last year. I guess I heard the early form of it, and I absolutely love the song. Tell us about it.
Country As You actually transpired from a conversation during a co-writing session with a great friend of mine, Mr. Nick Hickman, which is also a independent singer-songwriter, and it was one of those days where both of us had a lot of ideas, but nothing was really coming out of it. And he told me about a girl that he had met that was from New York, and she had moved down here to Tennessee, and he was like, man, she's so much more country than I am. He's like, she likes four-wheeling, and she loves country music, and he said, she puts me to shame about being country. And so that just sparked an idea in my head, and I started playing a melody, and we ended up coming up with the song Country As You, which tells the story about a girl who wasn't raised in the South and wasn't raised in the country. She's from the city, but in her heart, she knew all about the country, and that's what she loves. So I think it's a song that a lot of, not only females, but a lot of males can relate to as well.
I definitely can understand it. Country is not where you're from. It's what's in your heart.
Absolutely.
We're going to go ahead and let our listeners sample it. Now, this song's being released to radio today, correct?
Correct.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck with this single. It's called Country As You. Jason Terry on Oklahoma's Best Country, K-Law 101.
In Tennessee, Friday night, sitting by the fire and feeling all right. Wasn't long until you caught my eye. Dancing there on a tailgate, my buddy Cody had his truck blasting George Street. You were the hottest thing, and you were rocking me, baby. You said you'd never been down south, but in your heart you knew what this life was about. I never met a girl from the city as country as you. You got a Revlon smile that drives me wild, but you rock those Daisy Dukes. You like to go skinny dipping in the creek. You love to kick it in four-wheel with me, yeah. I hear you saying, but I don't believe. Ain't nothing about you city to me. You kept showing your tan lines. I'd love to make them all mine, yeah. Tell me what I've gotta do, 'cause I ain't the white-collar kind. You probably never see me in a suit and tie. Well, girl, is that alright with you? Hop on up and slide over here. But first, I gotta make this clear. I never met a girl from the city as country as you. You got a Revlon smile that drives me wild, but you rock those Daisy Dukes. You like to go skinny dipping in the creek. You love to kick it in four-wheel with me, yeah. I hear you saying, but I don't believe. Ain't nothing tip 'em back, the way you bait your hook, the way you love Johnny Cash, the way you drive my truck. I've never met a girl from the country as down home as you. I never met a girl from the city as country as you. You got a Revlon smile that drives me wild, but you rock those Daisy Dukes. You like to go skinny dipping in the creek. You love to kick it in four-wheel with me, yeah. I hear you saying, but I don't believe. Ain't nothing
Country, K-Law 101. Brand new music from a friend of ours, Jason Terry from Knoxville, Tennessee. It's called Country As You. Great stuff, Jason.
All right, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to allow your listeners there in Oklahoma to not only hear it, but be some of the first people to hear it, too.
We appreciate it. Last year when we had you on with Greenlight Go, our listeners gave a great response to that. And I'm sure, just like your last single, they're going to love this one.
Well, I hope so. We have, we work hard to put out music that people can relate to, because definitely my focus as a writer is just writing stuff that everyday hardworking Americans can relate to. I think that's what people want. I talked to a lot of people out on the road while we're doing the radio tour this last time, and then I get a lot of messages via social media. That's what everybody tells me. They're like, just keep doing what you're doing and writing music about your everyday life, because I think at the core we're pretty much all the same. We like the same things, and in general.
Now you're living in Knoxville, Tennessee right now. I like to refer to that as blue collar Nashville.
Yeah, it's Knoxville's a very interesting place, Seth. I grew up in East Tennessee in a little town called Oneida, which is just a little dot on the map, and it's actually grown quite a bit since I've moved away from there over the last few years. They've got more metro, I guess you would say, and industrialized. But growing up, there was I lived on a dirt road, and it then became gravel, but it's now asphalt. Knoxville, I thought, was a good step after I decided to leave Nashville, but there's not a lot of country music venues to play around here, which is very interesting, or at least as an independent artist. There's not. They bring, national touring acts come in, Thompson-Boling Arena, the Coliseum, and we've got a few clubs here that are bringing national touring acts, but, songwriting nights and stuff are pretty much focused around rock and Americana.
And speaking of songwriting, you've got a brand new album to go with the single, and the album is called The Good, the Bad, and the Truth. It's available today on iTunes along with the single, correct?
Correct. Yep. It's Country As You is number one on the album. And as you said, it has been released throughout the U.S. and in Europe as well. There's 10 total tracks on there, and a few of those are some songs that people may have heard throughout my Periscope performances and throughout radio interviews, but there's a few songs on there that are brand new that nobody has heard, so I'm pretty excited to get a response about those.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing more from the album, and we thank you for joining us today. Good luck with the album. Good luck with the single. We will definitely be, you'll be hearing it here more on K-Law 101.
All right. Thank you, Seth. It's been an honor, and take care, and God bless.
That's Jason Terry. Brand new album called The Good, the Bad, and the Truth. Brand new single, both dropping on iTunes today. The single's called Country As You, and we'll be back with more music right here on Oklahoma's Best Country, K-Law 101.